Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, as I've said on my previous ones, I'm going to discuss some tips and not really tricks, but just tips and guides on how will you be able to do an efficient expedition whenever you're entering the dungeon. Right, so let's just start. So first, just ignore this one at the bottom, because if you're new on this game, so basically you will not have this free skill and this one as well, because I got that because of I was able to build a structure that gives me those boosts. But first thing that I would like to discuss is about the map. So it's very important. The map actually is located at the at the top right side, right above the potion. So as you can see, 1-7, because basically there are 7 floors on each dungeon, and the 7th floor basically where is the boss is located. All right. So first thing that you need to do is to basically check the map. In this way, you will be able to determine where are the monsters are located and how many are there. The reason why behind this is because you would be able to know how many monsters and how will you able to strategically defeat them, because sometimes you really need to run and just attack the opponent or the monster just like this. You have to keep distance. So of course, level 1 or the first floor is really easy, but if you go to the 4th, 5th or 6th floor, there are a lot of monsters there in a particular area, and the space is basically very tight. So it's very important that you strategically determine the space that you can run, and also to avoid the monsters. So that's one tip that I would like to give you. And also this one, whenever you hit like the barrels, be also careful, because it drops some materials, but also most of the time there's a skeleton hiding inside of it, and it may pop up and you might be surprised, so it might hit you. So just be careful on that one too. Also, as you can see, some monsters drop some item just like this. My tip here is basically check the stats or the attributes. Sometimes there are some attributes that could actually provide by the equipment, but if you don't need it, just simply click on trash, just like this one. Leather gloves, so it has defense 17 plus defense 13, so it's actually a good one, and we don't have, so basically we need to equip that. It will give additional boost to your characters. And also, let me just discuss this skill. Whenever you actually go with the dungeon, you will actually gain some experience points, wherein it will provide you some different set of skills. So it's a random skill that it will give you. On this particular example, it will provide us 3, so rapid fire, ricochet, and piercing shot. So as you can see, it will provide you some details about what the skill is for, but there are times that whenever you select, for example, rapid fire, now if you select, for example, ricochet, it will say that there will be a reduction damage for rapid fire, meaning it will reduce the previous skill that you have selected if you choose a new one. Right, I will have a tip later once we level up again. Then for now, let's just select rapid fire because I love this skill. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So let's just say, for example, piercing shot. If we choose ricochet previously, as you can see, damage reduction per ricochet is less 30%. So basically, it will reduce your ricochet skill if you choose piercing shot. So usually, if you think that the previous skill will be lessened if you selected a particular skill, then usually I choose this ice circle, or sometimes it's fire circle, thunder circle, poison circle. Basically I choose this because basically it will add another set of skills basically. that could also help you defeat monsters. So for now, let's just select that. And as you can see, there's a spear roaming around me. And it's actually a good skill too, because every time that you run, it will also have a chance to hit your opponent or the monsters, and ending up killing them. Also, if you need to also look for necklace and ring. It will be dropped by the monsters, by the way, because they usually provide 15 to 18% drop rate. Why it is important? Because as you can see, doing expedition or entering the dungeon, you can actually gather materials. Now you can gather materials outside the dungeon, but those were really just basic materials. As you can see here, whenever you hit the barrels, it will give you also some equipments and stones. It will provide you let's just check if this will, oh no, it doesn't provide that item drop rate, but it's okay. It has a life stolen per hit of 0.21%, so let's just stick to that. Don't leave any barrels or stone untouched. You have to hit them because, again, the purpose of this is also gaining experience during the expedition, and at the same time gaining materials that you need, just like this, because you will be needing these materials to build resources and structures in order for you to have additional boost during your expedition. I will tackle that particular part on my other video, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified on my next video. The purpose of this portal basically is if you would like to surrender or maybe just return to your base, is this is actually that purpose. So it's either you return, if you click return, it will direct you back to your base, but if you would like to stay, then you will stay on your current floor. So it's either you quit or you go to the next floor. Alright, another tip for you guys for this one. Let me just pick this one first. Alright. Now if you see this, it's actually a random thing that it may have appear in the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, or even sixth floor. The purpose of this is basically it will give you a choice whether you chose this, which is actually the potion, or this. If you choose this, it will give you another set of 3 skills that you can actually choose from. Now I will actually recommend guys to choose the potion, because again, if you would like to take a chance in defeating the boss, you really need to have a lot of potion. And keep an eye with this eye, that one. Be careful with the laser because it will actually, wow, as you can see, it damaged really a lot your HP, so be very careful. Alright guys, so we will be entering now the last floor where the boss is located. So he's sitting around. Be careful with this one guys. I'm not sure I'm gonna win because this really damaged really a lot. See? Oh my god, focus. Oh my god. It will jump. Oh my god. Well, anyway guys, that's pretty much it. This is actually, I lose a lot, but I'm still able to return home with some materials. Well, again, that's probably it guys. Some tips that I can give you, simple tips. Make sure you subscribe guys, because as you can see, I have some resources here. This is actually a new one. Once I unlock all the growth, 3. I only have 2 remaining, and I have 2 more remaining for the resources. I'm gonna tackle this more specific about what this is all about and what it could do. So make sure you subscribe, guys, to my channel. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.